Alstyle, a brand that many of us have come into contact with before, but not a lot of us have heard of. Curious to find out more? Watch this video. What's up, team, and welcome back
to Guy Maverick.
I'm Eric, founder of GuyMaverick.com and the Guy Maverick YouTube channel, and today we're back with my perfect heavyweight t-shirt series where I take heavyweight t-shirts from popular brands, review them, and compare them across each episode. Last week we took a look at a t-shirt from Express and we found out if it lived up to its heavyweight name. This week we're taking a look at the Alstyle 1301, a brand that's wildly popular among the t-shirt community, so without further ado, let's roll the montage. And this is the t-shirt. Now, I got this t-shirt in two different sizes. One in a medium, which is what I'm wearing now, and one in the large, which I'll show you guys a little bit later in the video. First, let me show you guys what it looks like on me. So a few specs for you guys. This is a 6-ounce 100% cotton jersey t-shirt. I got it in a medium and a large. This t-shirt is manufactured by the Alstyle Corporation and you can find it on a variety of places. I got mine from Amazon and from a local t-shirt retailer here in California. First impressions. This t-shirt feels a little bit rougher than t-shirts we've reviewed so far in this series. It's definitely not as soft as the Hanes Beefy tee or the Gildan Hammer tee from before, but it's definitely not extremely rough either. It's a little reminiscent of the t-shirts from the late 90s and the early 2000s. Now, that's not to say that this t-shirt won't soften up over time throughout washes. I've had other shirts that have done the same thing, but just out of the gate, it does feel a little bit scratchy compared to other t-shirts we've seen in these series before. Nothing too crazy. I feel like over multiple washes, this will soften up. Just the question is, how much? Now I got this t-shirt in a medium and a large, not knowing how this kind was going to shrink, and I'll show you guys what the large looks like later on in the video. Let me show you guys some close-ups. So here's the collar. It's a tighter collar and a wider collar than some of the t-shirts we've seen in the past. It's tighter than the Hanes Beefy tee for sure, but wider than the Gildan and the Funny World. Now here's the shoulder seams. Now this shoulder seam looks a little bit different than what we've seen in the past. See, this is where my actual shoulder is, right in the middle of it. And the seam goes a little bit behind it, which is a little different. I haven't seen that before. Now here's the shoulder seam itself. Curvature of my shoulder, right in the middle of that curvature is where that seam hits for the sleeve. Speaking of the sleeves, here they are. I'd say they're shorter. They're probably more around the Gildan Hammer type of short, more so than the Hanes Beefy tee type of short. And I wouldn't say as short as the Funny World branded t-shirt. Definitely not as long as the Express t-shirt. You have the chest, snug chest. There it is right there, definitely snug, and you have the body. So this is where my belt hits, and this is where the end of the garment hits. Just to be on the safer side, I got the large, I shrunk that one, and I kept the medium just like this without shrinking it. I actually got the medium first, and when I tried it on, which was like this, it fit really well. And so my fear is if I washed it and dried it, it would shrink to where I wouldn't even be able to wear it anymore. With the large, at least I knew I had that extra room. So if I washed it and dried it and it did shrink, I knew I wouldn't be all constricted and feel all different. Especially with a t-shirt like this that feels a little bit coarser and a little bit rougher on the first few wears. Having that extra room makes you feel less hot, makes you feel less uncomfortable, and overall it gives you a better experience with this t-shirt. Now I can largely understand why a lot of t-shirt design makers tend to gravitate towards the Alstyle, and more specifically the Alstyle 1301 as their t-shirt of choice. It's heavyweight, it fits really well, and it's inexpensive. So if you're debating on buying this t-shirt, buy true to size. It will fit a little bit snug, but if you like that kind of fit, it's gonna work perfect for you. If you want something with a little bit more room, a little bit more air passing through, order a size up, it'll shrink a little bit and you'll be perfect. Now real quick, for reference, I'm 5'9" and about 167 pounds, and I consider myself a lean build. I'm not extremely skinny, but I'm not overly muscular either. All right, let me show you guys what the large looks like. Give me a quick second. And this is the large. As you can see, it fits quite a bit looser than the medium size fit, and this is after one wash and one dry. I actually didn't wash and dry the medium for fear of it shrinking, so I bought the large, washed it and dried it, so if it did shrink, I could tell you guys how it fit and I could tell you guys how it shrank. Let me give you guys a quick close up on this. Large size collar, still a tighter collar, which I like. I like the tighter collars. You have shoulder seam. Shoulder seam. Here's the curvature of my shoulder. Well past that curvature is where it hits. Sleeves. Not too crazy. I wouldn't say they're bulging out or anything like that. Definitely not like the Hanes Beefy Tee with those huge sleeves for the large. This is quite a bit more manageable, which I like. You have the chest. Fits quite a bit looser, and the body. Now, here's where my belt hits. Here's where the end of the garment hits. Alstyle lists this t-shirt on their website as a classic fit. Now I'm happy to report that this size shrank minimally when I did one wash cycle and one dry cycle. Now let me let you guys know something. After the one wash on this, comparing the feel to the medium size that I have also as well, it does feel a slight bit softer. So what that tells me is that over a period of wash and wash and wash and wash, it will get softer over time. So don't be alarmed when you first get this t-shirt and it feels like sandpaper on your skin. Overall, I can understand why this is one of the most popular t-shirts among the t-shirt brand community. If you are anywhere in between sizes and you want the looser fit, I would suggest sizing up. If you're on the slimmer side or you want to use this as a tight undershirt, I would suggest staying true to size. Thanks for watching my review of the Alstyle 1301 Heavyweight t-shirt. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to drop them in the comment section below or direct message me on Instagram at ThatGuyMaverick. Don't forget to check out www.guymaverick.com for more information. Check back on the channel for other videos in this series and other videos like this. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell right up there so you don't miss any new videos in this series. You guys have been a fantastic audience. Hope to see you next week. And don't forget, the past cannot be changed, but the future is in your hands. Thanks for watching.